green guy living under the bed. I gobble up a sock before you turn your head. Like a bolt of light, make your heart jump. My name is Mr. Bumpy. I go bump, 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 yeah, bump.
Bump, bump, bumpity bump.
Everybody bump.
Bump, bump, bumpity, yeah. He goes 100 miles an hour, he's big dynamite. His name is Mr. Bumpy, he goes something at night. It's Bump with Squishy.
She's my very best pal.
Bump with Molly.
She's my favorite gal. Bump, closet monster, indestructo too. But those guys don't bother Bumpy. He knows what to do. Say bump.
Bump, bump, bumpity bump.
Everybody bump.
Bump, bump, bumpity, yeah. He goes 100 miles an hour, he's green dynamite. His name is Mr. Bumpy, he goes bumping the night.
You can bump with a doll, bump with a bug. Bump on the ceiling or bump on the rug. And you can bump too from the east to the west. Just bump with the monster you love best. Say bump.
Bump, bump, bumpity bump.
Everybody bump.
Bumpity, yeah. He goes 100 miles an hour, he's green dynamite. His name is Mr. Bumpy, he goes bumping the night.
My name is Mr. Bumpy. I go bump in the night.
Oh, joy and fa-la-la! It's Christmas, most comforting holiday of the year.
This ain't nothing to the one where you get the most loot.
Bumpy, our pageant director's been looking everywhere for you. He wants to practice your big number. Where have you been?
Preparing a big Mr. Bumpy welcome for Santa. And the bag of presents snatch. The second the big guy in red comes down that chimney, his bag is mine.
I'm sure. Anyway, Squishy's been looking everywhere for you. He just went downstairs.
Downstairs?
Oh, Mr. Bumpy! Where are you? It is time to rehearse your big number. Are you hiding, my bosomest of buddies? You wouldn't be in the chimney, would you? Hello?
Closet monster!
Would you look at this? Santa's not due for hours and all my traps are sprung. It's enough to give a monster the Christmas blues.
Goodness. Where's Squishy?
Help! Help! I'm being eaten by a big raging clothes pile!
Squish, you wrecked my Santa traps, ruined my plans to snag the bag. How could you do it?
Sorry, Mr. Bumpy. No disrespect intended. By the way, could you save me?
Please!
Hey, closet monster, special delivery for you. Christmas present. Weird. That present present should have been crammed full of nitroglycerine.
You mean like this one?
Yep, that's the one.
Thank you for saving me, Mr. Bumpy. You're a real friend.
Yeah, I know. Now I just gotta figure out another way to get St. Nick's bag.
Are you hurt, Squishington?
Okay. Nose still here. Mouth, fronds, arms, hands, fingers, free to a hand, and a thumb. Tummy, feet. Feet. I ain't got no feet, Mr. Bumpy!
But Squish, you never did have any feet.
Let alone ones as pretty as mine.
Oh, go ahead. Rub it in, why don't you? Just because I'll never be able to do the things bipeds do. Pedal a bicycle. Forget it. Play football without feet. I'd be humiliated. Even if I broke the world record for the mile, they'd put an asterisk next to it saying, done by a footless blob of ooze. And most importantly, something I've never told anyone. I'll never tap dance.
Tap dance?
It's always been my dream to close the Holiday Pageant with a rip-roaring tap-dancing extravaganza. But this will never be, for I am without a foot to tap.
Oh, there, Squish o' my eye. Besides, the pageant wouldn't be the same without your great directing. And you are a great dancer, too. Honest.
Oh, sure. Waltzing, tango, the lambada. But tap dancing? Nothing. Where my dream is concerned, I haven't got a snowball's chance in Pacoima!
Aw, Squishy. Maybe Santa will bring you something to help.
Really? You think he has a spare pair of feet in his bag for me?
Have no fear, Squish. That bag is mine. And what's mine is yours. After markup.
Bumpy, you tried to get the bag last year, and the year before that. You try every year.
And why not? Would have had it last year if my rotary beard hair puller hadn't broke, and the year before I hadn't been decoyed by that bully Santa on the grassy knoll. But this is the year I'm gonna get it. Gotta have 'em. Gotta have 'em all.
Christmas is about more than just presents, Bumpy.
What? Oh, yeah, I knew that. But that's the best part. Besides, I got Christmas needs.
To be honest, I just want a pair of feet.
I'd settle for world comfort and hugs from everyone.
I'd like to see the rules followed by someone, at least once.
I'd like more accessories.
Oh, me too.
Me 3.
No way! I'm getting it all! It's the night before Christmas, and my philosophy says all the presents should belong to me.
On the night before Christmas, what I would like's a pair. One pair of feet.
That's too bad, 'cause there's not enough to share.
My request for this Christmas is based on comforting great big hugs.
One pair of feet.
Well, too bad, 'cause I'm getting everything. What I'd like on this Christmas are rules that you obey. Do what I say.
Great big hugs.
One pair of feet.
Hey, I get everything that's on the sleigh. I don't think that you people have heard the words I sing. Dibs on the bag. Do what I say.
Great big hugs.
One pair of feet.
Hey, I'm Mr. Bumpy, I want everything. Merry Christmas. I won't settle for anything less than the bag, the whole bag, and nothing but the whole bag, so help me, I'm greedy. Seeing as this is bag season, I'm off to the North Pole to bag me a big one. Come on, Squish, you're coming too.
I am?
Of course course you are. Santa's probably got fiendish traps guarding that bag. Vicious man-eating snowmen, the works. Someone's got to take care of that stuff whilst I snatch.
Vicious man-eating snowmen? Do they eat ooze too?
Only a little. Look, I'll even toss in a pair of feet for you. You'll be tap dancing soon as we get back, if you're still in one piece.
Oh, to fulfill my dream of tap dancing, a final big number! I'm coming.
Then we're set, partner. Just remember, everything else in the bag is mine.
Bumpy, wait! If Squishy leaves, who's gonna direct the pageant rehearsals?
Congratulations, Mo. You passed the audition. The job's all yours. See ya.
Me? No, I'm a comforter, not a pageant director.
Oh, it's really very easy.
Yeah, nothing to it. All you gotta do is take charge and put on a show, or die trying.
But taking charge, that goes against my comforting vows.
Well, actually, Mr. Bumpy's not quite right.
Funny? I could swear he was pointing at you, Bumpy.
That's not funny. What did I ever do to him? I mean, you know, besides constantly giving him a hard time at every opportunity. Well, I'm not waiting to find out. Come on, Squish, the back door beckons. We got a bag of presents to pilfer. Hasta la bye-bye, everyone.
But, Mr. Bumpy, you're supposed to sing the big closing number tonight.
Plenty of time. How long can it take to walk to the North Pole?
But I... Oh. Excuse me, Mr. Closet Monster. Say, nice tie.
Is it over? Is it safe?
Oh, is that no good rotten closet monster still around? It's okay, girls. He's gone now. Of course, so is our pageant director. Whatever are we going to do?
Who's gonna direct the rehearsals?
Does this mean I don't get to sing my solo?
I'm supposed to be your new pageant director. And we have a show to put on, so let's just all take our places. What do you say?
Now what are we gonna do?
And I look so super in my gold lame costume.
Maybe I can call my agent and get another booking.
Does this mean I don't get my own dressing room? Excuse me? Excuse me? Oh, my. I'll never get the Christmas pageant to work this way.
Look out, Santa! North Pole, here we come! That bag is mine!
I thought North was up.
Well, the map says it's this way, Squish. And that is the way we're going.
Well, I don't know, Mr. Bumpy. I'm pretty sure North is up.
Hey. My unerring sense of greed tells me that we're heading to the North Pole. What more do you want?
Compass might come in handy right about now.
Compass bumpus. Look, if I'm wrong about this, I'll eat the map. Well, it's not bad. A little spicy in Thailand. I hope you're satisfied.
Oh, you missed the peninsula.
Lucky thing we found this deep, dark, scary jungle to spend the night in.
Yeah. Mr. Bumpy, you don't suppose there's anything, out there?
Nah.
Look out, Mr. Bumpy! It's an earthworm! Ah!
An earthworm?
My! You're the big one, Squish.
Señores, I am General Joaquin Gusanito Sin Manos, ruler of this jungle empire. I have the privilege to inform you that you are my prisoners.
I don't like the sound of that, Mr. Bumpy.
Let's hot-foot it out of here, Squish. Now!
But I can't!
Why not?
No feet. Say, could I hot ooze it out of here instead?
Just scram!
It is useless to resist. I am everywhere, amigos.
Come on, Squish!
Ooze, don't fail me now!
There there is no escape. You are surrounded!
Okay. Okay. You got us.
What are you gonna do with us? Smear us with mustard and tie us to an anthill?
No.
Steal our spines and use our tonsils as ping pong balls?
No.
Scramble our brains! No!
Well, now, personally, I got no problem with that.
No! You will join my invincible army, and together we will conquer everything. What do you say, amigos?
When do we start?
Now! Over there!
Where?
There!
Might help if you pointed.
I am pointing. There! If we are clever, we can take our enemy by surprise.
Yeah. Let me get this straight. You want us to pull a sneak attack on the bush?
See? It's a killer! Look at the leaves! I got the most terrible rash from them last year. And now it's paddock time!
Look, General, can I call you Jen? We'd really like to help out on this dangerous mission of yours, but we got business at the North Pole.
Yeah, right. We're gonna see Santa about a bag of presents.
Santa? You mean Señor Claus? El hombre en rojo.
If that's the man in red, yeah. Why, you know him?
All I know is that I try to ride him. Every year I try, asking for my heart's desire, and every year I am foiled by my cursed lack of hands. I can neither hold a pencil nor type on a keyboard. I can't even tap on a simple Morse code. SOS! SOS! Well, I could tap, but then I would have to use my head, and then I might injure my little worm brain by repeated conking of the cabeza, and then...
Okay, we get the picture. What you need are hands. Atomic-powered bionic ones, if I'm not mistaken.
See? Such hands would be most useful in my conquest, to say nothing of my attempts to play catcher for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Tommy Lasorda is my hero. And then there is that rash. As it is now, I cannot even put on my conquering hat!
Yeah, sure is pitiful. Look, I don't suppose you've seen the North Pole around here anywhere lately.
North Pole? It is a long way away, amigo.
I was afraid he was going to say that. Hey, you're comfortable with digging. Maybe you could tunnel us there.
Tunnel? To the North Pole? All the way to Señor Claus? I would like that very much. Nothing would give me more pleasure. But Joaquin Gusanito Sin Manos digs for no man.
But we're not men. We're monsters.
In that case, I could give you a good discount.
How about if I give you a pair of atomic-powered bionic hands straight from Santa's bag? Payable when we get to the North Pole?
Does that include a warranty?
No extra cost. And that is a bumpy vow. Shake on it. Oh. Sorry.
It is agreed then. Vámonos! Last wormhole to the North Pole, leaving now!
Hear that, Squish? We're really on our way this time.
And you got a good deal, too, Mr. Bumpy. A pair of hands for a tunnel. I mean, the going rate is usually an arm and a leg.
Look at that wriggler chew. Woo! Man, it ain't pretty to look at, but my boy's got away with dirt.
What you said. He reminds me of you, Mr. Bumpy. Without the hands, of course.
Every mouthful brings us closer to my bag. I can almost hear those presents now. Mr. Bumpy, Mr. Bumpy. And the first thing I'm gonna open is a present marked peanut butter. 'Cause
Peanut butter's great with jelly. Fa la 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 la.
underarms are good and smelly. Fa la 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 la. Santa, please bring me a present. Fa la 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 la. Chocolate toothpaste would taste pleasant. Fa la 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 la. Oh, yeah. And nutritious.
I'd enjoy some yummy peaches. Fa la 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 la.
Or a lunchbox full of leeches. Fa la 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 la. Come on, Santa, you got oodles. Fa la 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 la. I'd sure like some rotten noodles. Fa la 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 la.
You love rotten noodles, don't you, Mr. Bumpy?
Well, only when I'm alone or with somebody.
Yeah, that's what holidays are made of.
So true.
wish more than anything, Mr. Bumpy?
What?
Ooh, I would love to own a pony. Fa la 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 la.
Or a mountain of baloney. Fa la 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 la.
Come on, Santa, be a honey. Fa la 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 la.
Or I'll ask the Easter Bunny.
Fa la 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 la. Fa la 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 la.
I would just be satisfied with those atomic-powered hands.
And I can't wait to get my gritty little hands on that bag, Squish. Are we there yet?
Not yet, Mr. Bumpy. You're still going to keep your promise to the general, aren't you? I mean, you wouldn't go back on your word.
Not at all, except a little. Besides, I had my toes crossed.
Breaking a promise is serious stuff, Mr. Bumpy. What if Santa decides you've been a bad monster? You won't get any presents, and I could be an accessory.
Get a hold of your ooze, Squish. When I get the bag, I'll have all the presents.
All the presents? Including my feet?
Well, technically they'll be my feet, but you don't think I'd stiff a pal, do you?
Oh, not you, Mr. Bumpy. You're way too cool.
Hey, amigos! Anyone got a light? It's real hard to read street signs underground.
How's my makeup? Be brutal.
This is so boring.
This is boring.
Say that
This is
again.
boring.
Pardon me, everyone, but we have a show to put on.
We have a show to put on.
I just don't take direction very well.
Get lost, sister. Who died made you Mr. Showtune?
Yeah, get over it.
But you see, I'm the substitute pageant director.
If you're the pageant director, I'm Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Well, I am. This show has to go on. Maybe Mr. Bumpy was right. Maybe it's time to take charge. Okay, everyone, take your places. Pretty please?
On your feet and dancing before I take a hairy wombat to you!
Right away.
Yes, ma'am.
You're the boss.
This pageant is pitiful. I haven't seen 1 ounce of practicing around here. Do you think that these numbers perform themselves? Well, they sure as heck do! You there! Bug body, I'm talking to you! Have you even done the slightest amount of preparation for your number? Okay, Mr. Showbiz. Why don't you just show me what kind of holiday ditty you have in store for us right now?
Oh, once I had a dreidel, I made it out of clay. When it was dry and ready, oh, dreidel I did play. When I was in my cradle, I made you out of clay. I loved you then, my dreidel, but where are you today? I've grown up old and wiser, and unlike little boys, you might think this old wise man would have no use for toys. But I've got such a dreidel, the largest in the land. It's new and custom made, oh, all right, it's secondhand. On Hanukkah each year I will give it such a spin. It whirls so fast I'm reeling. You got an aspirin? My super-powered dreidel is taking to the sky. Come on, don't be afraid'l. You aren't going to die. Everybody, dance. Now we're having fun. music speeding up. Very dramatic. Here we go. Listen to this. The magic of Hanukkah was of the temple light that burnt for 8 whole days on the oil for 1 night. The engine on this dreidel has gobs of gadgetry, and like the lamp delivers 8 times the MPG. Now light up the menorah and maybe even stop to read a little Torah. That's some amazing top. Oh, dreidel, 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 I made you out of clay. I took you for a spin on my favorite holiday. Hey, 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 I love this holiday. Everybody.
That holiday singing? Ha! I call it bug with a throat infection. Try it again, and this time be merry or else. Move it or lose it!
Wow, taking charge works. And you know, I kind of like all this
Power.
Could this be the same mollycoddle I once knew? What has happened to her? She's not following the rules of comforting. Not at all. Ow! Hey, watch it, would ya? We're climbing down here!
Sorry.
Just keep your leftovers to yourself, okay?
According to my calculations, we should be arriving at the North Pole. No.
At last, the North Pole! Is not very white and Christmassy, though, is it?
It does seem a little on the snowless and architecturally primitive side.
What are you talking about? We're here. This is the North Pole. Senor Claus must be re-landscaping.
Incoming! Incoming! Dive! Dive! Auga! Auga! The hummingbird has landed.
Oh, dear me. What an ordeal. I'm totally exhausted. Called down in mid-flight. Oh, this kicks up I'll lose my license. Oh, perfect. I'm stuck in
That was too close. Is it safe yet? My poor cabeza.
Joaquin! Mr. Worm, are you all right?
Wow, he's you, Custard. Well, I guess it's up to me to have his present.
Mr. Bumpy.
Hey, he would have wanted it this way.
Hold the kumquats, I've lost my food. Here, food, tweet, tweet. Come on, boys, where are you? Oh, it must have dropped off on my way back from China. Oh, I hate ordering takeout.
What's the matter? Can't get pizza delivery out here?
What? In Stonehenge? Well, miles from anywhere, you silly, strange-looking person who ain't got no feet. Anyway, but my supercharged metabolism, I can't wait for delivery. Eat, 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 fly, fly, fly. That's me.
What would happen if you didn't fly so much?
Starve, starve, starve. I gotta fly to find food and I gotta have food so I can fly. Maybe you think it's easy flapping your wings 200 times a second on an empty stomach, eh? Do you, eh? Oh, I don't suppose you have any fish and chips about you.
Do I look like a fast food stand?
Looky here, Yank. I'm Doris D. Bird, a pretty fair hammer around these parts. Have you got any saturated fat shipper to tell me and be quick about it?
Not so fast, Doris. We all got troubles. Ours is finding the North Pole.
We're going to see Santa about a bag of presents.
Santa? You mean the large gent in red who brings all the gifts in that great big bag of his? Well, every time I ride him, it's always the same. I end up eating me leather. I tell you what, follow your North Star there, and the little twinkler will take you right to old Whiskers himself.
But it's so far away. I don't suppose you could give us a lift.
No, absolutely not. Right out. I'm not keen on that Arctic cuisine. Snow, all snow. Where's the nutritional value in that, eh?
Hold on. Well, what about a deal? You fly us in, I'll see you fly a jetpack out. That ought to solve your flying problems.
Did you say a jetpack? I never thought of that. No more fatigue on long-distance flights. No more slamming into stone walls. I could be the envy of all my friends. Oh, do it! Straight to the North Pole, I will. Of course, I'll need a few supplies. Artificial baked bean flavoured potato chips, ketchup, peanut butter, scrape with jelly, walrus surprise, onion rings, ketchup, imitation pork rinds.
Hey, Squish, come here. Now, here's my plan. Put this on. Oh, and this too. And this too. Ta-da! Perfect. Now, make like a cheeseburger, and we'll be out of here in no time.
But I don't have any pickles.
Now, where'd you get that cheeseburger in this fast food forsaken part of the world? Hold it out on me, eh? Let me at it!
A little to the left. That's it. All aboard. Now up, and away. In line with the North Star. Autopilot should be able to handle the rest till we get to Santa's place.
Little squealing little cheeseburger! Doris won't hurt you. She just wants to eat you.
Much, you hummingbird. That bag won't wait all night. Right under the North Star. This must be Santa's place.
Mr. Bumpy, what are you doing?
Just one little bite of cheeseburger's all I want. Ow!
Ah, Mr. Bumpy, help!
What? A big one. I better reel her in before.
Mr. Bumpy! Mr. Bumpy!
Uh-oh.
Wait, stop! Where are you going? What about my jetpack? You see any ketchup around here?
Talk about your no-frills flight service. Oh, hang on, Squish. If you don't make it, I'll always treasure the feet I never gave you.
I hate when this happens. Mr. Bumpy, I gotta tell you, this has been a lousy trip. I got stuck in the snow on my way to Santa's dump. Then I stubbed my toe
But Squish!
and landed on my rump.
You got no-
Hurts so much to sit, it makes me want to gag.
Me too.
I hope that there's a first aid kit inside of Santa's bag. Whoa, jingle bells, bumpy smells.
Squish is made of clay.
Santa's beard looks awful weird, he might wear a toupee.
Jingle bells, Santa dwells deep in the North Pole.
We went to swipe his bag of toys and fell into a hole. Man, I'm almost froze. Please turn up the heat. I can't feel my toes.
Squish, you got no feet.
I know, but this is getting old. I hope we get there quick, cause pretty soon I'm gonna fold and I'm feeling kinda sick. Oh! Jingle bells, bumpy smells.
Squish is made of clay.
Santa's beard looks awful weird, he might wear a toupee.
Jingle bells, Santa dwells deep in the North Pole.
We went to swipe his bag of toys and fell into a hole.
Sure did.
We did, Mr. Bumpy, and I wish I'd never left the toity. Jingle bells, bumpy smells.
Squish is made of clay.
Santa's beard looks awful weird, he might wear a toupee.
Jingle bells, Santa dwells deep in the North Pole.
We went to swipe his bag of toys and fell into a hole. How much longer do you think we have, Mr. Bumpy?
It's hard to say. It's not that long a show.
Don't talk to me, man.
I think we're almost there. I see a candy cane.
This trip's been a nightmare. Next time, let's take a train.
I know the road is rough, but it's been worth the ride. When we make up with Santa's stuff, we'll feel so justified.
I hope so. Jingle bells, bumpy smells.
Squishy's made of clay.
Santa's beard looks awful weird, he might wear a toupee.
Jingle bells, Santa dwells deep in the North Pole.
We went to swipe his bag of toys and fell into a hole.
We went to swipe his bag of toys and fell into a hole.
Yes, we did. There
Went to swipe his bag of toys and fell into a hole. Now comes the really fun part.
Standing up after all that rolling around?
No, I'm talking about snagging the bag. It ought to be a cinch.
I think there may be a problem, Mr. Bumpy. Look.
Wow. What a setup, Squish. Look, they got a stealth sleigh and everything. Love that Christmassy look.
Men, I'm proud as heck of each and every one of you. So remember, keep your heads up and stay cool. Attention, all you snowman troops, and heed the words I say. We must guard Santa's bag of loot and watch it night and day. And make sure that there's toys to haul when Santa loads his sleigh.
We're providing security for toys, guarding them toys. We're providing security for toys.
Fix that crooked grin. 10 minutes in the steam bath, Snowger. Now then, I don't have to tell you all, the man in red is counting on us. We can't let him down, because if we let him down, we let Christmas down. Is that what we're here for?
Sir, no, sir!
I can't hear you!
Sir, no, sir!
Now, some of you have asked, will I do my duty? Well, let me tell you something. When you stick your hand in a glob of slush, that only seconds before was Frosty's face, you'll know what to do.
We're Santa's first line of defense, that's all you need to know. We fight with utter confidence, although we're only snow. We guard the man in red who lives inside this bungalow. We're providing security for toys, guarding them toys. We're providing security for toys.
The stuff inside of Santa's bag is treasure fine and rare. It's stuff the greedy want to snag. Good luck to those who dare. Our message to those hoodlums is a simple one. Beware! We're providing security for toys, guarding them toys. We're providing security for toys.
So listen, all you troops who try to break into this fort. You'll fall beneath the snowman troops, your hands we will afford. Your blood to seal, Santa stuffs a scene which we will thwart. We're providing security for toys, guarding them toys. We're providing security for toys.
Those snowmen don't look too friendly, Mr. Bumpy.
Only one way we're gonna get in there, Squish. Under cover of slush. It's working, Squish. They're looking, but they're not bothering us. Our teamwork's got 'em dazzled.
You know, being footless does have its advantages when it comes to impersonating evil snowmen.
Me, pardon me, coming through. Sorry. Never was one for cold greetings. Mosey us on in, Squish, and no one will be the wiser. These nice little elves.
What's the big idea? This is a restricted area. You lost or something?
Well, if you're gonna be nosy about it, he pushed me.
Oh, did he now? Ha, ha, ha. Always a joker in the deck, huh? All right, from now on, you are strictly snowman second class. Of course, we can't abide squealers either.
Always liked slushies. Never thought I'd end up as one. Hate to break up the act like this. Come on, Squish, inside!
Spies! Eat candy, enemy invaders! Drat! They must be after the bag! Quick, take a platoon and head them off!
We're in, Squish! All we do now is find the bag, grab it, and get out without losing any vital bodily organs.
Maybe if we ask nicely, they'd give it to us?
Here's a chance to find out.
Excuse me, evil snowman. Hello.
Arr! Arr! These frosty times just don't know when to melt. We're trapped, Squish. Like freeze-dried rats. No way out!
Mr. Bumpy, I just thought of something. What if we were to duck and cover?
You mean like this? Fire! Incoming!
Times like now, I really miss the simple comforts of my commode.
We're not flushed yet, Squish. Where there's a will, there's a secret passage.
Good snowmen are so hard to make these days.
What do you make of that, Mr. Bumpy?
Well, offhand, I'd say it's a good sign. Come on, must be almost there.
Mr. Bumpy, what if this is a trap?
Trap? Nah, too obvious. Remind me to take the stairs next time.
Look, Mr. Bumpy. This must mean something.
Bingo, Blue Boy! End of the line for you two. Now, you gonna go quietly, or do we have to get rough?
I like it rough.
Hope you know how you're gonna handle this, Squish.
Do not worry, Mr. Bumpy. I'll live up to my part of our deal. You go find the bag. I'll hold them off. Somehow.
What a pal! What a true friend! What a send-off I'll give him! If there's any ooze left to bury.
Just get me those feet! Now, as for you vertically challenged people, I only have one thing to say.
Come on back here! I'm gonna hit you! I'm gonna flip you like a cheese omelet, Buster! And don't you think I can't do it?
Hey, Bag, you in here? Bumpy's come to take you away. There it is. Up there in lights. Bulging with presents. Gotta have it, gotta have it! Well, that wasn't so bad. Now I just take the bag and share? No! Forget the noble sacrifices of others. This bag has got your name written all over it. Yes, yes, yes! Whoa! But what about the promises I made? What about Squish? Do I betray him too? No! Would you listen to the other guy? He's right, you know. Sharing's for everybody else, baby, not you. Well put. No sweat, pal. Hey, what's the holdup? I can't stop myself. Gotta have it all! Should be able to drag it home in no time. this. No, not that. Anything but that. Not the giant rolling center of doom!
And now, ladies and gentlemen, monsters, toys, and dolls of all kinds, I, the director, would like to present my holiday pageant. It's showtime!
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Now bring us a baby boy. Now bring us a baby boy. Now bring us a baby boy. So bring some out here.
Still not good enough. One more time. Oh, Mr. Bumpy, you better get here on time for your number, or there'll be no next year for you.
Gonna leave a mark. Yeah.
Ooh, three-way elf wreck. Don't see that every day. Mr. Bumpy, you have the bag. Oh, then everything is all right. Maybe not.
Gotta time this just right, or this will be bye-bye Bumpy. He's up. He's over. He's home. Hooray! I hate to swipe and run, but in this case, I'll make an exception. Well, what do you know? The key is still in the ignition. When's the last time Santa gave you guys a tune-up?
Mr. Bumpy, you're leaving without me. Wait! Wow!
They're getting away with the bag. Quick, man the anti-aircraft candy.
I'll round up the usual suspects.
You may fire when ready, Mr. Meanie.
Oh no! Candy game's at 5 o'clock!
I can't help thinking I'm forgetting something.
Mr. Bum!
That's funny. I thought I heard candy cane cruise missiles. Ooh, time to put these antlers into overdrive.
Oh, help! Mayday! SOS! Save me!
Help! Runaway sled! Runaway sled!
We're going down! And Mr. Bumpy forgot to signal. Ow! What was that? Ow! And that? Ow! Ow! And those? Presents are leaking out of Mr. Bumpy's bag!
Thank you. I really like what you gave me.
Oh, no. Stop! Pull up! Bob! At least slow down!
Look, there goes Santa. Sure has a lot of warts.
Must be some kind of skin condition.
Stop! Stop! Ah!
Thank you, Santa. I like it very much. I really like it.
Now, what's this? Sky falling again? Oh, a spin jetpack. Oh, I'm the happiest hummingbird in England. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Oh, of course. Might take some getting used to.
What's this? Do my little worm eyes deceive me? Atomic-powered bionic hands! I have them at last! I am so happy! I don't even mind that I was flattened by a 2-ton stone slab! No more eating dirt for me. Now I can devote my life to my twin passions, conquering and quilting.
Okay, and now the finale of our show, and I really mean it this time, starring that great talent, that dynamic performer, the one, the only, the sure to be here anytime soon, even though I've been saying that for the last half hour. Mr. Bumpy?
My presents!
Oh, that's gotta be
Kangaroo-proof mascara, super!
Just what we needed.
And impassioned and purple.
Is that my present? No, it can't be. How did Santa ever know? He does know if I'm bad or good.
I am Destructor, the non-gender biased action toy created to enforce order in the universe. Built-in rulebook included.
Most impressive.
No, you're not reveling enough. More joy, more happy faces. I want authentic Christmas sentiment. And, Mr. Bumpy, I want you on stage and singing. Do you hear me?
My bad. One lousy present left. That's it?
And the rest of you, quit standing around. I want festivity!
All my planning, all my genius, and for what? Just so everybody else can enjoy Christmas except me.
Oh, Mr. Bumpy! May I have my feet now, please?
Oh, sorry, Squish. No can do. They must have fallen out over Madagascar or something. But if it's any consolation, at least I got one present out of it.
Wait, just a moment. You promised me feet if I helped you, and I did. All that running away and jumping and climbing and pretending to be an evil snowman. I nearly lost my ooze holding off those short people.
Gee, Squish, if you can do all that, what do you need feet for anyway?
Good point. It would seem I'm hardly impeded by my lack of tootsies. I don't really need feet at all. Except the tap dance. And I trusted you. Mr. Bumpy, I never thought I'd have to say this, but your conduct has been so uncool.
Not the U word, Squish! But it's true. It's true. Oh, the shame, the sorrow, the unmitigated tragedy. How could a monster get so low? My last present. I couldn't take it now if you paid me. Well, maybe I could, but it's yours, Squish. It's all yours. Hopefully, someday. Not too far away. But not just yet either, because I gotta blow my nose in a second. You can forgive me.
A tap-dancing noisemaker?
Why, Squish! It's a miracle! You can tap dance!
Oh! Fabulous! Dance, Bojangles, dance!
Sing! You should be singing!
Oh, Mr. Bumpy, you've made me the happiest monster in the boardroom! And I forgive you for being so greedy. I'm sure if you had to do it over, you'd probably do the same. But how did Santa know you'd give me this gift? Has he got a flair for mystery or what?
Senor Bumpy!
Joaquin, you're alive! Doris, ooh, you look great. What are you two doing here?
Thanking you, amigo. These atomic-powered bionic mitts have won yours truly his first quilting competition. Mira.
Here, I haven't eaten any junk food in 20 minutes. That's a new record for me, isn't it? I couldn't have done it without my jetpack. And all thanks to you. Oh! I like this kind of thrust.
Well, that's great. Because of me, you're all so happy. Oh, Squish, too. You know, I just don't get it, except, well, maybe this giving thing isn't so bad after all.
That's it, Bumpy. It's now or never. You have to sing a rousing climactic holiday number or everything's ruined!
No pressure or nothing.
Just
Let me at him. I only got one thing to say. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and my philosophy was all of Santa's gifts should go to me. On the night before Christmas, I went up north to snag all the cool stuff that is found deep inside of Santa's bag. On the road to the North Pole, I met some friends in need. One wanted wings, one wanted hands, and I was out to satisfy my greed. When I got to the North Pole, I finally got the bag. Bag got a tear, gifts everywhere. Friends got the gifts, and though they were happy, I thought, what a drag. I came back to the bedroom with this discovery. I don't need things. Giving away gifts uplifts the people that you love. And on Christmas, that's good enough for me. Hey, that's not bad. I'll tell you. Merry Christmas to everyone. Yeah! Can't wait to do this Christmas thing again next year. Molly, what'd you think of my number, Mr. Director?
It was great, Mr. Bumpy.
But you don't seem too happy about that doll face. I think it was a great finish to a great Christmas pageant.
That's just the problem. It was a great pageant, but to make it work, I went too far. And I stopped being a comfort doll.
Yeah!
I feel so stupid.
Yeah!
Truly, I experienced the dark side of comfort. I made everyone uncomfortable, including me. Can you all forgive me?
No!
And all I wanted was a hug for Christmas, and I'll never get one, ever. I'm never gonna be pageant director ever again.
Molly, Malls?
You know, she did do a pretty good job.
It was a super pageant. And she's never gonna be pageant director again.
Let's forgive her.
Well, okay.
What? What? For me? Oh, hey! Oh, thanks. Thank you. This is the perfect Christmas present. Hugs from everyone.
Oh, man, what a great party. Only one thing still bothers me. If anyone can give presents, why does Santa have to deliver them at all? I mean, I could just as easily get a present from Squish or Molly or a closet monster. Nice closet monster. Easy, boy. You don't want to eat me, do you? No. You want to put me down, don't you? Please? Ooh, get a load of this. He must be one cufflink short of a matching set.
I think he's trying to tell you something, Mr. Bumpy.
What? Now he wants to be pageant director?
No, it's a present. He wants to give you a present.
Well, what do you know? He really must have liked those ties I gave him earlier. Oh, a special collector's edition dirty left foot sock with a hole in the toe. Oh, just the way I love them. I'll cherish it forever and ever and always and always. Oh, it'll be the pride of my home, the joy of my life, the very core and meaning of my existence for all eternity. Of course, you know, some things just ain't meant to last.